Alright, so projects have slowed down, almost stopped. We have little things to do, but nothing like major that's going to take up too much of my time. So I can hit the gym more often, 2 days in a row, which makes me really happy. I have been still leaning slowly, because it's all in your nutrition, guys. But like moments like this, it's like you kind of feel like you're backtracking, but as long as you have your nutrition down, you're trying to hit the gym, you're being a little bit consistent, you should still be moving towards the direction you want to. I have been leaning. I have mixed feelings about this. Hubby keeps telling me, stop it, you look good. But like with leaning comes obviously, you lose size, you start to feel weird, clothes are feeling looser on me, don't know how I feel about that. And then cellulite, oh my goodness. Every time I lean, the cellulite is insane. Like, do you even lift, bro? Like seriously, that's how I feel when I look in the mirror sometimes. I'm like, what is this? This is something that always happens after a bulk when you lean, unless you're like that 5% that is just lucky and you never get cellulite. They exist apparently. Oh, to be one of you. But no, seriously, cellulite is a real thing that comes after bulking when you're leaning. So that's why every time I lean down, it's like, it's hard to be excited about it because of all the like side effects of leaning, but it's all right. We're gonna be consistent. We're gonna get rid of it. And I understand it's part of the whole process. So today's gonna be a really good leg day, hopefully. these straps, the ones I was originally using, because they go into your arch of your foot, but they only have a ring in the front. They don't have a side one, and I want to do the side ones. I have yet to use them like kickbacks, like on your knees. I think like it would work really good for that because of the strap on the bottom, but that's the only problem. They would be perfect if only they had the ring on the side as well, because this one has 2 rings and you can move it around, but the only problem is that this one, it's Velcroed all around, so it starts to shift on you, and that kind of sucks, because then you got to stop and adjust, because it doesn't become challenging. You can't just work through it like once it starts loosening up. So that's the only downfall of this one. Kickbacks is the only one that I actually count reps, and that's because I don't want muscle differences, like one butt cheek to be bigger than the other. But besides that, I don't really count reps. Some of you have asked why, and I just feel like reps keep you very limited, because you'll stop at a comfortable number just because, I don't know, you get used to it and habits kick in, so you always stop at a familiar number. And if you don't count them, then you stop when you're actually ready to stop, rather than just a number told you to stop. Just a little tip for you guys, and because you guys ask why I don't count reps. I always feel so lean from my workouts. And now my pants are really loose on me. I'm just lounging around lazy after my workout. I'm like, let me talk with them. Let me just sit down though. I wanted to talk about why I don't use a belt, because some people have like, just questions, concerns. A lot of times people are like, oh my gosh, Florina, you should totally wear a belt. Here's why I don't wear a belt. I'm not really squatting 300 pounds or more, you know? So like, first of all, if you're not squatting extremely heavy, you shouldn't be using a belt. The belt is for when it starts to get so heavy to the point where you do need assistance. I've done 285, and from there, I think if I increase from 285, I would probably get a belt to help me. But underneath that is like, you're gypping yourself, because as much as people like complain about people who use the Smith machine, you cannot complain about using the Smith machine and then go use a belt to do free weight squats, because same difference. The Smith machine doesn't allow you to engage your core, your stability, as good as free weight squats. But if you use a belt, it's the same thing. You're not allowing mobility in your core and stabilization, so your core is not getting the workout it needs to, and build the strength it needs to support you. Also, your lower back is not getting stronger because you have a belt holding you. The belt is kind of acting like your core and your back. So when you do these workouts, it does allow you to go heavier. However, it's not allowing you to build strength in your midsection, core, and back. So I do think, depending on how you train, what your goal is to train, if it's to increase strength and be hitting the 300 squats, then yes, a belt will be definitely necessary to prevent injury. But if you're doing under 150 pounds, I really don't think you should be incorporating a belt unless you have injuries, or you know, you're trying to, for some reason you need it. But if not, you're just robbing yourself of engaging your core. And guys, I gotta tell you, I don't really work abs as much as I should. I have everything I have a lot from doing squats. I built so much core and back strength just from squats alone, and I don't know, I just feel like I wouldn't need a belt for that. Like I said, if I go to 300 pound squats, I will definitely get a belt, and I think it becomes necessary at that point. But for me, what I'm trying to accomplish is changing my body composition. This for me is part of my lifestyle. If I'm competing, or I'm being like a bodybuilder, or you know, I really want to increase strength ridiculously, then yes, in that case, you should incorporate a belt. But don't use it all the time. Use it once you get to your challenging weight. Don't use it for a warm-up, don't use it in your 150, start using it when it gets challenging. That way you still build some core strength. But that's kind of why I don't use a belt. I'm not anti-belt, it's just you use your core more and you gain strength in your back. Anyways, we're gonna end the vlog here because we have to wrap up a couple things. Just our projects need like tiny little tweaks, which we should finish completely today, which I'm super excited about, because then I don't have to worry about that anymore. So we're gonna end it here so that we can do that. I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, hit that bell for notifications, and until tomorrow, bye guys.